Hello and welcome back to Mischief.com. I'm Horn Devil, and on today's episode, we're going to be building the U.S. Coast Guard District 9 bases. District 9 is pretty much the whole Great Lakes region. We have Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, all sorts of different Great Lakes, and here's the boat stations we're going to be building. So we cover Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Mississippi, Minnesota, Michigan. Michigan's a big one. A lot of stations in that one. Wisconsin, Indiana, and Illinois. So we're going to start from the top here and kind of just work our way down just a little bit. We might skip around just a little bit, but we're going to start at District 9 here. So we're going to start at Station Sturgeon Bay in Wisconsin. Let's get started. Let's clear this out. U.S. Coast Guard Station Sturgeon Probably just spelled this wrong. Sturgeon Bay. Okay, here we go. U.S. Coast Guard Station, Sturgeon Bay. Let's go to satellite view. And we can see... Oh, yes, this is... Okay, I know exactly which one this is. U.S. Coast Guard Station, Sturgeon Bay. Let's see if we can grab an address here. 2501 Canal Road. The boats are parked right here. You just don't see it on the map. This is some pretty bad renderings on Google Maps or Google Earth's part here. It's very, very grainy. But we can actually see if it lets us load in here. You can actually, this is where the boats are. This is the Coast Guard station here. You'll just have to take my word for it. Okay. Let's type this address in here. Now, as far as how many Coast Guard stations we're going to be building is really hard to say. I don't really know how many we're going to be building today. I'm kind of just going by a few different things here. Okay, so we're going to go to build new building. We're going to go to Coastal Rescue Station. There we go. And we're going to drop it right here on the dock. This is going to be UCG Station STURGEON Sturgeon Bay. And we're going to go to assigned dispatch center. Now, if you guys watched my last video, I have just added a few U.S. Coast Guard Command stations. So this is the 9th District, as you guys can see right here. So what we're going to do is assign dispatch center to the 9th District Command, and we're going to build this Coast Guard station for 500,000 credits. Okay, now there's a few other things that you guys may have not known, but off camera I have been making some graphics packs when it comes to the world of the U.S. Coast Guard. So at U.S. Coast Guard Station Sturgeon Bay, we have WTGB 103 Mobile Bay and an RBM here. Now the Mobile Bay is an actual icebreaker. Since the Great Lakes are, traversed throughout the whole year, it does freeze over, and then you have icebreakers that will come over there and of course break the ice. So this station is going to have 12 employees here. What we're going to do is go to Vehicle Market. We're going to go to Large Coastal Boat. And we're going to go to Edit. And this is going to be our WTGB 103 Mobile Bay. Type in UCG and then our name here, Mobile Bay. And hit Enter. Now, what is the Mobile Bay? I will show you guys a picture real quick here. It looks like it's a really old ship, which it kind of is. But here's the Mobile Bay. And this is what I had to make a graphics pack for. Now, if we go to graphics packs, here we're going to go to Edit, select graphics pack. I have made a lot of graphics packs, quite a bit of them. So without further ado, let's grab them. I think I put this one under Small Coastal Boat. So what we're going to do is go under Small Coastal Boat, the S section. Where's the S? There we go. Small Coastal Boat. And if we look, we have our WTGB. The Mobile Bay. Look at that. Look at the little thing. Look, it's so cute. So here's the Mobile Bay. This one is going to need some personnel hired on it. So we're going to mark this one as yellow. We're going to mark RBM 4568 as pending. And what we're going to do is we're going to expand the station once, and we're going to go to Vehicle Market. We're going to go to Small Coastal Boat, and then we're going to go to Rename, and then we're going to copy this RBM name right in here. UCG for U.S. Coast Guard, RBM 45668. And then we're just going to get an RBM picture here, which I think is on page 3. That's not the one. This is the one we want. Here we go. Okay, so Sturgeon Bay just has 2 boats here, just an RBM and the WTGB. So this is U.S. Coast Guard Station Sturgeon Bay. Pretty happy with that. Oh, I did not mean to just do that one. I went to all 3 of these. There we go. Mark these as greens. This one is built. We will have to do some hiring here as far as we need a total of 12 personnel. We also need 6 personnel hired up on ocean navigation on the mobile bay. So let's just take a look where Sturgeon Bay actually is on the map in correlation to the Great Lakes. So right here on Lake Michigan, right almost at the tippy top here, the Upper Peninsula. Okay. Up next, we're going to do Station Sheboygan in Wisconsin here. U.S. Coast Guard Station Sheboygan. And we can see an RBM. Actually, this is not an RBM. This is just a... Actually, this might be an RBM. I don't know. I think the rendering is just really bad on it. So U.S. Coast Guard Station Sheboygan on 209 Pennsylvania Avenue. We're going to type it in here, go to paste, and hit enter. And here's our U.S. Coast Guard base. So the boats are hanging out right here in this little bay right here. So we're just going to plop our pin right here. This is going to be a coastal rescue station. We're going to go to UCG station. Oh my god, I cannot spell station. Wow, okay. Let's just S-T-A-T-I-O-N. There we go. Station Sheboygan. I think that's how you spell Sheboygan. Yes, it is. Okay. Station Sheboygan, built for 500,000 credits, and I forgot to add this to District 9, so we're going to go over here. We're going to go to assign to District 9, the 9th District Command. Station Sheboygan has 2 RBMs and an RBS, so what we're going to do is go to expand twice. We're going to go to Vehicle Market, and we're going to buy 3 small coastal boats. We're also going to hire 3 more people here. We're going to need a total of 18 personnel. And we're going to have 2 RBMs here. This one is going to be called UCG RBM 45735. And we're going to copy this. We're going to come in here and rename them. This next one, so we have RBM 45735. And then we have RBM 45725. So we're just going to come in here and just change this number here. Oh, which did not change. 45725. Oh, my numlock's not on. That would explain why that didn't work. 45725. We're going to come in here and add the graphics pack for this. And the graphics pack for this one. And there we go. And our last small coastal boat is going to be an RBS. It's going to be RBS 29353. And we're going to come in here and go to UCG RBS 29353. And we're going to come over to graphics packs, go to page 7, and select our boat. And that is it. That is U.S. Coast Guard Station Sheboygan. We're going to mark all 3 of these as yellow. Station is built, so we're going to mark that green. All right. Up next, we might just skip around just slightly here. This one's going to be very interesting. So, U.S. Coast Guard Station, this is also Sheboygan, but it's spelled differently, I guess, which I didn't really know. Sheboygan. This one's spelled with Sheboygan with an SH. This one is spelled Sheboygan with a C. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I have this saved on Google Maps. So this is a very interesting one. This is a very, very large icebreaker. So what we're going to do is open up this tab here. So this is the U.S. Coast Guard mooring for Sheboygan, and if you guys look right here, this is the icebreaker. This is U.S. Coast Guard Mackinac. This U.S. Coast Guard icebreaker Mackinac. So yeah, just a big ass icebreaking ship that is stationed here in Sheboygan, Michigan, right next to Mackinac Island, Mackinac Bridge. The Mackinac Bridge is right here. If we take a look right here, probably switch it. I guess this is the rendering for Google Maps. This is a massive bridge. Super nice bridge. I actually drove across that once. It was super cool. Okay. U.S. Coast Guard. And this is our base right here. So we're going to grab this address real quick here. And let's go to Sheboygan, Michigan. And it did not find it, so we'll just find it manually. So Sheboygan, Michigan is right up here. And we're going to go to Small Coastal Rescue Station. And we're going to drop our pin right here. And this is the boat, or this is the dock where the U.S. Coast Guard boat is parked. This is going to be UCG. And I think we'll just label this as, where did we put it? We'll just label it as Station Sheboygan, I guess. Or I might just do Sheboygan Moorings. The mooring, M-O-R-I-N-G-S. Actually, we'll just do Station Sheboygan, just for shits and giggles. A little more easier that way. So we're going to attach this to the District 9 command and continue. Okay, so we're going to make this one a large coastal boat. Now this one I did get a graphics pack for, and this right here is our ship. Look at that. Look how beautiful that thing is. So this ship name is the WLBB-30 Mackinac. This is going to be UCG, and I'm going to add our code here. And here we go, the Mackinac. What we're going to do is we're going to hire one personnel here. And it is already attached to the 9th District Command, so that one is good to go. We're going to mark this one as yellow for now, just because we'll need to get training and we'll need to get a little bit of personnel hired up here. But as far as the station is now built. We can get rid of that. We no longer need that. And that is pretty much it. Okay. How many more Coast Guard stations do we want to do? I think we might just do maybe one more. Let's see if we have any in Ohio that we want to do real quick here. Let's go up to Ohio. Okay, let's go to District 9. Okay, let's do station. We should do Station Cleveland Harbor, but I think we'll just do Station Fairport. U.S. Coastal Station Fairport in Grand River, Ohio. So here's our Coast Guard Station Fairport. We have our RBM right here, and then we have two RBSs right here. So you have our two RBSs and our RBM. We're going to copy this, and we're going to come over here and paste, and hopefully it finds it for us. And of course it didn't. So looking for Grand Haven, Ohio. Or Grand River, Ohio. Let's see if it can find it here. Grand River. Okay, here's our Fairport Harbor, and here's our U.S. Coast Guard Station. We're going to go to Build New Building, Coastal Rescue Station, and we're going to drop our pin right here on the dock. This is going to be UCG Station Fairport, right? Fairport? Yes, Station Fairport. And we're going to assign dispatch center to 9th District Command and build for 500,000 credits. Station Fairport is going to have 3 boats at it. So we're going to expand it twice. Vehicle market, and we're going to get 3 small coastal boats for a price of 150,000 credits. We're going to get more people hired up here. And then we're going to come over here. So Station Fairport is now complete. Mark this as green. And we're going to mark all 3 of these as yellow. Okay, Station Fairport is going to have 1 RBM and 2 RBSs. So we're going to hit the back button here, and we're just going to get some graphics packs. We're going to go to page 7 for our RBS. And we're going to go to rename. UCG RBS 29418, and then we're going to copy this because the second RBS is the exact same, just 2 numbers down. So it's going to be RBS 29416. Then we're going to go to edit, then we're going to go to graphics pack, go back to page 7. Page 7, there we go. And then our last one is going to be an RBM. UCG RBM 45737. And there we go. We're going to get a graphics pack for the RBM. And that is pretty much it. This one is on page 2. There we go. And that is U.S. Coast Guard Station Fairport. Now, like I said, we will need to get 18 personnel here for our 3 boats. We have 6, 12, and 18 personnel here. So in a total of 13 days, this station should be relatively finished as far as personnel goes. Now, yeah, we have our U.S. Coast Guard Station in Ohio, and I just completed something. What did I complete? Apparently nothing. I completed nothing. That is okay. But that is a nice kickoff to our District 9 command for the U.S. Coast Guard. We have our 4 stations here. We have 1 in Michigan, 1 in Ohio, and then 2 in Wisconsin. So that is quite nice to see. We do have a little bit of work on our East Coast stations. So that's going to be kind of a work in progress as well. Let's take a look and see if we want to do anything in here real quick, which I think we might do. We might build some helicopters at Air Station Sitka, and then we might build this UBM 261175 at AIDS Navigation Team Kennewick. So we'll just build some boats here real quick on the East Coast, then we'll move our way down to the West Coast and see what we're going to do there. Okay, so we're going to do Station Indian Inlet, and let's just see if we have anything we need to do here. Station Indian Inlet. We're going to get people hired up here. And then we're going to buy 2 small coastal boats. And this boat is going to be MLB 47246 UCG. And we're going to copy the second one here for the second MLB. This is going to be UCG MLB for Motor Lifeboat. And then 47311. And let's come in here to get our graphics pack for our boat. There we go. And our next one, go to Edit, Graphics Pack, and MLB. All right, we're going to mark both these as yellow. And there we go. So up next, we could do more things on Air Station Elizabeth City, which we could do, and I think we might do. Which this is going to be extremely expensive to do. So what are we... I already did the hard part, and I already expanded it, but we're going to buy some coastal helicopters and some coastal planes. Okay, so we just bought 4 helicopters and 4 planes to fill out all of this. So we have a bunch of stuff here. We have 2 more LRSs that we need, which are long-range surveillance. So what we're going to do is come in here and go, we're going to name our planes first. We're going to do, actually I think what we're going to do is just copy this. We're going to copy LRS 2003. I'm going to come in here, go to the plane section. So you have LRS 2004 and 2001 in here too. So we're going to do 2004. And then we have LRS 2001. And then we have LRS 2012. And we have LRS 2015. Okay, let's get some graphics packs for these real quick here. And there we go. And just a few more to go. And our last plane here, we're going to go to Edit, select Graphics Pack, and there we go. All right, now for our helicopters. We do have some things to do here. Okay, coastal helicopter. This one is going to be, actually we're going to mark these ones as, let's go back real quick here. So you have LRS 2004, 2001 built and trained up. So we're going to mark these ones as green. And then we have LRS 2012 built as well. And then we have LRS 2015. All right, 2012 and 2015. And up next, we're going to go to helicopters. So we have 2 helicopters here, MRR 6040 and 6004. And they have MRR 6024. And I think I might have purchased too many helicopters here. Schnikes. That is a son of a gun. Okay, that's all right. So we're going to go to Edit, where they're going to do UCG, whoopsies. UCG, MRR, 6040, and Edit. Come here and copy this. And it's going to be 6004 for MRR. I'm going to go to Graphics Pack, select Graphic, and there we go. MRR 6040, and click this one. These 2 are both good to go. And for our last one here, we have MRR 6024. 6024. There we go. And then we'll rename this one as something kind of different. This is going to be UCG LRS 2009. And yes, I realize I am naming this one as a plane. And this is just for some different things. This is going to be a coastal plane. Where is it? Coastal plane, coastal plane, coastal plane, coastal boat. Coastal guard plane. There we go. We're going to go back to Elizabeth City. And there we go. Okay. This last one here is just going to need an edit on the graphics pack, and then it is good to go. All right. That's everything. So U.S. Coast Guard Station Elizabeth City is now fully operational with 4 helicopters and 6 planes. Okay. Speaking about helicopters, we need to go over to Air Station Sitka, and we're going to purchase 2 helicopters here. Air Station Sitka. So we already have the base for them. We just need to buy the helicopters themselves, and we're going to buy 2 coastal helicopters. This helicopter at Air Station Sitka, we're going to head over to Alaska. U.S. Coast Guard Station Sitka, we have helicopter 6045. And then we have helicopter 6015. We're going to go to Graphics Pack, Edit, and Select. And then our last one here, and Select. All right, so that is Air Station Sitka now complete. Mark those as complete. And then it looks like we have one last thing to do at Station Juneau. And this is actually going to be a boat. Actually, it's not going to be a boat. I lied. It's not a boat. It's a vehicle. It's going to be an MCV. So this is at Station Juneau. So Station Juneau has an MCV. There was an article on it, and I'll show you guys the picture of it real quick here. We're going to close this, and we'll keep this closed, and we're going to open up this article. Here's the picture of the U.S. Coast Guard MCV. In the background, you can see Station Juneau. They sent this mobile command vehicle, which is just like a mobile antenna place, to Juneau just for testing and different stuff like that. So it was last spotted here. I don't know if it's actually still here, but this is what we're going to build at Station Juneau. So what we're going to do is go to Expand Once. We're going to go to Vehicle Market, and then we're going to do since we only have an option for 3 vehicles, Lifeguard Truck, Lifeguard Rescue, and Lifeguard Supervisor, what we're going to do is just make this, I guess, a Lifeguard Truck, I guess. So we're going to go to build this for 10,000 credits. We're going to name this to UCG and then MCV and complete. And we're just going to hire 2 more personnel here because we have 6 boats, which are a total of 6 personnel. Then we have our MCV, which is 4 personnel. So we're going to make this a total of 40 personnel. So we're going to go to 40. Now, as far as the MCV goes, I did make a graphics pack for this one too, and I don't remember where it is. I don't remember where I put it. I think I put this under Mobile Command Vehicle. So let's look under MCV. Where is it? Mobile Command Vehicle. Where is it? Am I blind? MCV. Here we go, MCV. And there we go. This is the graphics pack I made. This is going to be our little U.S. Coast Guard boat, and that is it. I am pretty happy about this little MCV I made and the graphics pack. Pretty cool. So we're going to mark this one as green. It is now good to go. All right, but that is all of District 17. So once I do get that District 17 dispatch center, I will attach every single Coast Guard station in the Alaskan area to that district. If you guys saw my last video, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Okay. We do have 8 million credits left, but I think we'll stop here and we'll come back to Mission Chief a little bit later. I think we got quite a bit done when it comes to the world of U.S. Coast Guard. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of money in this game left. 8 million will not get me that very far, and I know you guys are probably hoping for more fire departments and police station building, but unfortunately, we don't have a lot of money to do that. I think we could do some police here coming up, but unfortunately, I really make my money on double credits, and since the major holidays are over, it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, there really won't be 2 times credits for quite a while. I'm going to assume the next holiday for double credits is going to be Valentine's Day, I'm going to assume. January, February, March. I'm going to assume March is going to have St. Patrick's Day, so there might be double credits for them. But that's where I make my money from. So coming up here, guys, I probably won't be making a lot of videos because if I don't have money, I can't make videos. So thank you guys for watching this episode of the U.S. Coast Guard. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know my Coast Guard videos are a little boring, but the Coast Guard does make me a lot of money when I am playing. So anyways, I will see you guys on the next one.